Texas is under siege. Over 3 million feral hogs now roam the Lone Star State, relentless, destructive, and dangerously smart. Once hidden deep in the brush, these beasts have advanced into suburban yards in Bexar County, torn up cotton fields near Lubbock, and shattered fences in the Brazos bottomlands. They contaminate water sources, uproot crops, infect livestock, their tusks carve through farmland like plows of chaos. One sounder, just a dozen hogs can cause over $2,000 in crop damage overnight. Multiply that by thousands. Is there any way to put an end to this devastation? The hogs don't always wait for nightfall. Some get bold, too bold. And when they do, we hunt in the daylight. We'd been scouting the trail for 2 days, a herd of hogs moving through a dry canyon winding across the plateau. We picked our perch, 110 feet up, across a limestone bluff just outside Fredericksburg. The air smelled of cedar and gunpowder. Darkness in the mesquite trees, they're coming one by one. Wait for the lead hog. We open fire. Keep shooting. Hogs drop and roll down. The piglets follow, their echoes crashing against the canyon walls like thunder. Next, a group of about 20 burst out of the brush just 15 feet from me before I dropped the lead hog. We confirmed 2 were down. The others vanished into the thicket. From above, you control the valley. You control the routes. Up here, at 1,900 feet above sea level, every inch of Texas matters. Visibility is king. The winds cut dry and clean through these ridges, perfect for staying undetected. We spot a lone straggler. We fire one shot, drops the hog. This isn't sport. This is survival. In Texas, wild hogs cause over $500 million in agricultural damage every year. And here, overlooking the valley, we hold the line. Along the mountainside, we spotted a herd of wild hogs on the move. A light drizzle was falling, making it harder to aim. A straggler appeared at the rear of the herd. I took careful aim at its back and dropped the hog clean.
Sürün içine. Gördüm.
Köpek var.
Next came a vast open field. Two aggressive wild hogs charged straight at us. I aimed squarely at the back and fired the first shot, dropped one of them. Out here on the open plains of Bell County, your margin for error is razor thin. This isn't like the hills. No high ground. No ambush from above. Here, it's a game of speed, precision. We lost 12 acres of corn last week, 12 acres gone overnight. A $12,000 crop ripped from the ground by something with 4 legs, a brain, and no fear. Wild hogs reproduce incredibly fast. They can get pregnant as early as 6 to 8 months old and have 1 to 2 litters a year with 6 to 8 piglets each time. Under the right conditions, their population grows exponentially, leading to a surge in numbers within just a few years, causing massive damage to crops, the environment, and entire ecosystems. By mid-morning, the sun was brutal, 88 degrees and climbing. The air smelled like dry husks and sweat. This isn't just farm country. This is the front line. We were on the southern edge of the field near an old irrigation ditch. Suddenly, 2 wild hogs burst out of the corn. They ran fast the moment they saw us. Without hesitation, I fired, then fired again. One took a hit. The other bolted up the nearby hill. Right then, about 20 hogs came into view, moving fast. One lagged behind, alone, heavy, around 230 pounds. I took the shot but missed. Too fast, it vanished into the corn. Next time, we didn't miss our chance. This time, the hog came charging at us from about 200 yards out. It never had a chance to escape. Next came the frozen terrain blanketed in snow. At 5:42 a.m., we spotted the first sign tracks as wide as a man's fist. The boar burst out of the brush like a freight train, snout steaming, eyes wild. The lead hog went down with the first shot.
Önde giden büyük vardı ya, yaralı. Normalde. Tamam, o gitmiş ya. Abi kaçmış bakayım yine de.
Çok fazla domuz var.
We moved quickly on foot, zigzagging through icy, winding trails. Our breath visible in the cold air, rifles slung over our shoulders, every sense on high alert. We spotted one running through the snow, weaving between dry bushes. The first shot missed. The second hit its hind leg. It wasn't until the third shot, almost point blank, just 5 feet away, that the beast finally went down. Wild hogs are among the most aggressive and destructive animals in the United States, causing an estimated $2.5 billion in damage each year. Their sharp tusks can grow over 3 inches long, making them dangerous not just to crops and livestock, but also to humans and dogs. A single herd of 20 hogs can tear up an entire acre of farmland overnight, ruthlessly destroying corn, soybeans, fencing, and irrigation systems. We've been tracking for over 2 hours shoe prints in the soft mud, snapped saplings, and the foul scent of musk hanging in the air. The dogs grew restless, tense. Then the world exploded. Out of the brush it came charging. A hog. Massive. Easily 280 pounds. Jet black with streaks of mud. It tore through the underbrush, sprinting right across my line of sight. I fired 2 quick shots. It took the hits and couldn't run any farther. I rushed and it stared straight at me. And for every one we take down, there are dozens more haunting these woods. The fight isn't over. Not even close.
Evet arkadaşlar. Aşağıdan köpek önemli domuz geldi.
Kerr County, the heart of the Texas Hill Country, a land shaped by time. Ancient limestone ridges rise like the spines of slumbering beasts. Suddenly, a wild boar charged in. The moment it saw me, it turned to flee, but escape was impossible. Not at this range.
Onu diyorum işte, bak buraya gelme ihtimali bu yüzden diyor. Oradan dur. Şak.
Rural Turkey is under siege. 40% of the nation's crops are at risk. Over 2 million farmers face destruction every year, not from machines, but from hooves and snouts in the dead of night. But this is not a land that surrenders easily. Turkey has responded with force, precise, disciplined, and strategic. Across the farmlands of Antalya and the rugged hills of Konya, we spot a herd of wild boars from above. Instantly, we take down the lead boar with a single, well-placed shot. Kongal, Akbaş. These native Turkish dog breeds aren't pets, they're elite units. Built like tanks, wired for teamwork. 60% of confirmed wild boar captures rely on them. They're equipped with GPS collars, tracked in real time by ambush hunters. They're never allowed to roam freely, always under control. Community hunts and government-backed programs are essential for controlling the spread of invasive wild hogs. In response, states like Texas and Alabama organize coordinated hunts using dogs, drones, and traps. However, hunting alone isn't enough. Long-term solutions include smart trapping systems, fencing, sterilization, and public education. In summary, farmers and hunters across the U.S. are working tirelessly to protect their land, crops, and livestock from the destruction caused by invasive wild hogs. From using hunting dogs, smart traps, and drones to partnering with government agencies, they are on the front lines of a battle to keep rural America safe and stable. But in the long run, we need more sustainable solutions, ecosystem management, habitat restoration, and public education about the importance of maintaining balance between humans and wildlife. Every small action, whether it's learning more, spreading awareness, or supporting local initiatives, contributes to lasting change. Let's work together toward a future where humans and nature don't clash, but coexist with respect and harmony. If you found this content helpful, don't forget to share the video, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for future episodes as we build a more informed, responsible, and nature-connected community.
The American alligator, a mysterious predator that has survived through millions of years of history. But when they encroach into human territory, danger always lurks. In the battle between humans and these beasts, hunting is not just about protecting property, but also a lesson about the balance between nature and humanity. Let's explore the world of American alligator hunting, where each confrontation is an intense challenge, full of drama and inspiration. Everglades, Florida. A wild swamp where darkness conceals silent predators. This is the territory of over 1.3 million American alligators. Each year, there are over 300 incidents of alligators invading yards, swimming pools, and streets, threatening residents and pets. A 10-foot alligator can take down a wild boar in an instant. What would you do if you encounter it right in front of your house? In 2023, an 11-foot alligator attacked a dog in a Tampa yard, demonstrating the threat when alligators come too close to humans. At Scales and Tails, Utah, USA, trainer Emily Carter was bitten by an alligator during a children's party. A quick-thinking guest saved her. The incident emphasizes the importance of wildlife safety, emergency response, and necessary precautions when interacting with dangerous animals. To protect themselves, residents should implement safety measures like not feeding alligators, as this makes them lose their fear of humans, maintaining safe distances, and installing fences at least 4 feet high around ponds to prevent alligator intrusion. Alligator hunting isn't just a sport, but an important part of population management, helping maintain balanced numbers. Florida authorities issue over 7,000 alligator hunting permits annually, preventing overpopulation and residential intrusion.
Good shot.
If residents spot alligators in living areas, they should immediately contact the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission, FWC, at 866-3924-286 for assistance. Conservation doesn't mean letting alligators grow out of control, but helping humans and wildlife coexist safely.
Good shot.
Alligator hunting in Florida isn't just a thrilling adventure, but a crucial part of population control. The official hunting season runs from August to November annually, allowing licensed individuals to participate in managing this powerful predator.
Just reload again.
One more.
Good stuff there, sir.
Buddy. Good job. Go game.
For legal alligator hunting, hunters must use specialized snatch hooks to secure prey. Once the alligator is controlled, they use 22 LR or 9mm firearms or bang sticks for quick, humane dispatch.
Yes, sir! Let's go!
Daytime alligator hunting with long-range firearms requires patience, marksmanship, and keen observation skills. Alligators often sunbathe on swamp banks, mudflats, or hide in still waters, ready to dive when danger is detected.
Shoot again. Okay, done.
Hunters need binoculars or scopes for distant observation, identifying appropriately sized alligators before moving into shooting position.
Shoot again.
With this method, hunters typically use rifles in .308 Winchester, 30-6 Springfield, or 300 Win Mag calibers, equipped with precision scopes to ensure lethal and humane shots, targeting the small area behind the skull where the central nervous system is located. The ideal shooting range is typically within 50 to 150 yards, where hunters have clear visibility while maintaining a safe distance from the prey.
Shoot again, behind the shoulder.
Shoot again. Yeah.
When hit on target, alligators may thrash violently for a few seconds before becoming immobile. Afterward, hunters approach, check, and use a bang stick if necessary to ensure complete dispatch. In 2022, alligator hunters in Florida removed over 7,500 large alligators, helping reduce residential intrusions by more than 30% compared to the previous year. As a result, alligator attacks on humans and pets decreased significantly. In Tampa alone, emergency calls about alligators appearing in yards and swimming pools dropped from over 400 cases to under 280. This proves that controlled hunting not only protects humans, but also maintains ecological balance, helping Florida's swamp ecosystem develop sustainably. Each hunted alligator must be reported to the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission, FWC, for legal registration, helping authorities control annual hunting numbers. To protect the population, alligators under 4 feet cannot be hunted, ensuring juveniles have a chance to develop.
Good shot. Just wait.
Beyond population control, alligator hunting provides practical value. Alligator meat is protein-rich, low in fat, and can be prepared as steaks, soup, and grilled dishes. Comment number 1 if you've ever tasted alligator meat dishes. Alligator leather, durable, beautiful, and rare, is used to make belts, handbags, and high-end shoes, creating high economic value. Alligator hunting isn't just a challenge, but part of conservation and sustainable development, ensuring ecosystem and natural resource management. With over 1.3 million alligators, without proper management, they would invade residential areas, endangering humans and the ecosystem. Responsible hunting not only helps protect communities, but also helps us better understand wildlife, how they survive, and their role in nature. Knowledge about wildlife is key to harmonious coexistence between humans and nature. Are you ready for a real challenge? If you've ever wanted to experience alligator hunting in Florida, leave a comment and share your thoughts. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to not miss the next thrilling adventures. In the misty haze, a panicked flock of sheep rushes across the paved road. Suddenly, the screech of brakes pierces the air. A fateful moment. The loss isn't just property damage, but a painful lesson about the importance of fencing, warnings, and road responsibility. Herding sheep on highways is not only dangerous, but also illegal. In Texas, according to the Texas Agriculture Code, if livestock causes accidents on highways, owners can face fines up to $10,000 and civil liability for damages. For instance, in Williamson County, a serious collision occurred due to stray sheep, causing extended traffic delays. Prevention requires sturdy fencing, warning signs, and GPS monitoring. Let's protect both traffic and livestock responsibly. Look at these stray sheep freely playing and damaging a moving car on the road. In Pennsylvania, USA,
Oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god.
over 1.5 million collisions between cars and deer occur annually in the US, especially during mating season. Deer cross roads suddenly due to migration instincts and mate-seeking behavior, endangering drivers. A herd of deer suddenly crossing the road forces drivers to brake hard. During rain, reduced visibility and slippery roads increase the risk of wildlife collisions. The US records over 1.5 million animal collisions annually, causing $8 billion in damages. Drive safely by maintaining speeds under 35 miles per hour, keeping distance, and using low beams. In Wyoming, USA, sheep herding laws require fencing, warning signs, and prohibit free roaming on roads to prevent accidents. Owners must guide herds safely and face heavy fines for violations. Drivers need to stay alert, especially during dawn and dusk, peak activity times for animals like deer. Reducing speed in areas with animal crossing signs is crucial, giving drivers sufficient reaction time. If animals are spotted on the road, flash lights or honk to warn them instead of swerving, which could cause loss of control or collisions with other vehicles. Each year, over 200 collisions between vehicles and bears occur in the US, especially in Alaska, Montana, Wyoming, and areas with wilderness ecosystems. Black bears can run up to 35 miles per hour, while grizzly bears reach 40 miles per hour, making them difficult to avoid for high-speed vehicles. These accidents not only cause injuries to drivers, but also threaten wild bear populations. Being cautious on the road protects not just ourselves, but is also a responsible action toward the life around us. A 40-ton container truck moving on a winding mountain road in Colorado collided with a herd of 15 cattle when the driver lost visibility at a sharp turn. The accident caused $20,000 in damages to the rancher. This serves as a warning about the importance of safe driving in treacherous terrain. Reducing speed, carefully observing animal crossing signs, and maintaining proper distance can help avoid regrettable losses. Protecting farmers' livelihoods also means protecting the Annually, over 1,000 accidents occur due to wildlife entering railroad tracks in the US. Measures like 8-foot fences, animal escape routes, sensor warning systems, and community education programs about wildlife protection help significantly reduce risks.